Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Tor Rides. Today we are checking out this 2026 all new Ford Mustang EcoBoost. So this is the base model of this one. We are checking out the most affordable Mustang which you can get right now. And a big shout out to Confidence Ford of Norman who have provided me this vehicle. If you are looking for one, do check out with them. So now without getting any late, let's start this video with the keys of the vehicle. So this is the keys of this 2026 Ford Mustang. It's been the same for the few years. So this is to lock the car, unlock the car, and this is to hold and release the boot, and this is the honking feature. And at the back you have that nice pony badging, the Mustang logo over there, so which looks very sportier. And I was expecting something new for this 2026, but it remained the same. Now without getting any late, let's find out what's under the hood of this 2026 Mustang EcoBoost. Under the hood, this comes with a 2.3-liter turbocharged EcoBoost engine making around 315 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque, and it's paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission, and yes, it's a rear-wheel drive. So 0 to 60 comes within around 4.9 to 5.1 seconds, and in terms of mileage, you are looking about 22 miles per gallon in the city and 33 miles per gallon on the highway, which is pretty solid for a sports car. So the good thing, you get hydraulic struts for the hood and also proper insulation over here. You don't get any scoop for this EcoBoost Mustang. If you go for the GT, you would get a scoop in the hood. So now coming to the front straight ahead, you get this trio LED headlight setup for the headlights, and you also get a dynamic swipe indicator which also functions as a DRL. You can see over here, you don't get any fog lights over here. Coming to the center, you got this nice Mustang pony logo at the front. To this grille, it's been completely open so that the engine can breathe. Got an ADAS sensor over here. This is how the headlights look and the dynamic swipe indicator. Now coming to the side, you get a reflector over here. And also coming to this wheels, these are going to be the base wheels for this Mustang. These are 18 inches alloy wheels, and coming to the profile of it, it's going to be 235/50 R18. So these are 18 inches alloy wheels. So these are going to be the base wheels. If you want to upgrade the wheels, you can always add it on a different variation of wheels on the Ford website. So before building this Mustang, you can add it accordingly. And coming to the brakes, you get disc brakes in this car. So 4 wheels you get disc brakes, so that's a good thing. And these are going to be the mirrors of the car. You don't get any turn indicators on it. So as it's the base model, you don't get any turn indicators. If you go for the premium one, you would get the turn indicators. So you get a blind spot monitoring. Even it's a base model, you do get the blind spot monitoring. That's a good thing. Coming over here, you also get a camera for your lane keeping assist. So this car has the entry-level ADAS keeping system. You don't get any sunroof in the Mustang. You get a shark fin antenna at the top. This car has request sensors on both the front doors. So coming to the rear wheels are also a same size. It's going to be 235/50 R18. So these rear wheels are also in the same size as the front one. I was expecting something in a bigger size for the rear, but it's the same size, and you get the same finishing, and also the disc brakes at the back. And this is going to be the rear reflector. So the dimensions of this car as follows. Now compared to last year Mustangs, there aren't any major changes in the size or performance. Now this comes with a fuel tank capacity around 16 gallons, and the good thing is this engine runs on regular fuel, so you don't need premium like the V8. That makes it a lot more practical and affordable for a daily use. Now coming to the rear look of this car, you get a nice LED taillights over here with the dynamic swipe indicator, as you can see, and this is the normal stable taillights. So these are completely LED taillights, and you get that nice Mustang logo badging at the center, and also the rear parking reverse camera over here. And coming down, this is going to be the reverse light of the car. You get a reflector over here, and this is going to be the real exhaust of the car. So you get a dual exhaust setup at the back, as you can see. You get a dual exhaust. If you go for the active exhaust add-on in the Mustang package, you would get a quad exhaust setup which has active valve in it. So you can adjust the exhaust system for that. It's going to cost you around $2,000 extra, but I would say it's worth it. So this is going to be the basic exhaust of this car. You don't get any spoiler finishing at the back. It's going to be very basic. And this is the whole rear glass, and that is going to be the stop light of the car. Now let's open the boot and find out how much space do we have. boot opener button underneath this panel. So you need to press this button. Coming to the trunk space, you get around 13.5 cubic feet of cargo capacity, which is pretty good for a sports coupe, and you can fit a couple of bags or small luggage easily. But the opening is a bit narrow, so fitting wide or bigger items can be a little bit difficult. So you get a mat, I think, which is going to be an add-on from the dealer, and you get a net, and you get a LED light over here. So you don't get any electronically opening or closing boot kit. It's all manual. Get a small quarter panel for the rear seats. Now coming to the sticker price of this car, has the way it has been spec'd, it is priced around $37,455. Car has a package of optional package of $3,145. The base price for this one is somewhere around $32,322. To the MPGs, this car would give you around 26 miles per gallon combined. Without getting any late, let's get inside the rear seats of the Mustang and find out how much space do we have. In order to get inside the rear seats, you need to pull this lever so that seat gets reclined a bit, and you need to pull this seat adjustment all the way ahead so that you can access the rear seats. Now after coming inside the rear seats, this is the amount of knee room I have been left, and this is the amount of leg room I have been left. So the knee room is okay, also the leg room is good. The under thigh support is a bit poor, but I can manage for short trips. But the main issue comes with this car is headroom. So as you can see, head is already touching the roof. So I need to bend a little bit. So this is the amount of headroom I have been left. In the rear, you got a kind of armrest in the car, and in the center, you don't get any holders or armrest. You don't get any headrest in the rear. You don't get any AC vents for the rear seats as well. Get a coat hanger on the both sides. You get a mix of leather and fabric seats in this car. This is because this car has been opted with a optional package which costed around $3,000 more, I think. So if you don't opt in for that package, you would get completely fabric seats in this car. This is how the dashboard looks from the rear. It looks very sporty. I can't wait to drive this Mustang. So without getting any late, let's go ahead and find out what all features do we have. Another issue is getting in and out of the vehicle. So because this roofline is quite low in this car, it's very difficult to get in and out of. For getting inside, let's check out the door panels. You get a nice leather finishing over here. Above, you get fabric finishing, which is similar to the seats fabric finish. And right here, you get a similar look to the carbon fiber finishing. And also, there are going to be the lock and unlock button. You get a speaker and tweeter on the door panels. So all the power windows are auto up and auto down, and these are going to be the controls for your mirror adjustments. Are going to be completely frameless doors in this car. You get a plastic Mustang badging. This car has opted for a special package, so you get electronical adjustment, seat adjustments for the driver side. It's only going to be four-way electronically adjustment. You need to adjust the recline angle manually though. The controls to open your boot, and these are your earlier controls for your headlights. Auto high beam fog lights, and this is going to be control for your instrumental brightness. You get a nice pony badging. Now let's start this Mustang and find out how it's like to hear. Coming to the steering wheel, you get a nice flat bottom steering wheel in this car, and coming to the left, you got all the controls for your lane keeping assist and your cruise control. You don't get adaptive cruise control in this car, and these are going to be the buttons change the mode of this Mustang. So you get a normal, custom, slippery, drag strip, track, and also sport mode. I like the animations of this one when you change the mode, so it looks very cool. And you get the nice pony logo, and on the right you got all your controls for this infotainment system. Coming to this button, you can change the steering wheel settings like in three different modes: normal, comfort, and sport. You get this nice carbon fiber like finishing on the steering wheel as well. You get controls for your indicators, and coming to the right, you get the controls for your wipers, so you can adjust tilt and telescopically. This display has become fully digital. Left you got the tachometer, and on the right you got the speed. and these are going to be the engine temperature, and on the right you got the fuel gauge. In this car you get all the engine temperature, like TBMS, tire pressure monitoring system, average fuel economy, and you get all the other features that we would expect from any car. Here you also get another tweeter for this car. On the dash you get some nice leather padding, leather kind of finishing on the all over the dash, and you also get a speaker over there. You get a nice Mustang badging on the front side. Passenger don't get electronic controls, so the passenger side seat is going to be completely manual. Coming to this infotainment, you get a 13.2-inch touchscreen, which is actually pretty large and very responsive. Now, compared to the premium models, you still get the same screen sizes, but in the higher trims, these displays are more seamlessly integrated together, giving it more premium and curved look. If you need to control the AC, you need to control that through this screen as well. So you get all the AC controls over here. In this car, you get a dual zone climate control, and you get heated seats in this car included in the optional package, which I have told you. So take the basic Mustang, you don't get heated seats, but as this car has the package, so it do get the heated seats. For you don't get ventilated seats. So the bad thing in this Mustang is you don't get AC controls over here. All the AC controls are inside this screen. You get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in this car, as you would expect. This My Mustang customize the gauges over here. So by changing the color, the display also changes. So as you can see, you can also change the cluster themes as well. Normal is this one, and the sport one is this theme, and the track is this theme. This is the calm theme. This is the classic 60, 67 and 68 Mustang display, and this is the most famous Fox body screen. I like this cluster theme, and this is the SVT Cobra theme. So yeah, it's a very cool feature that you have in this car. To choose the active valve exhaust, which I have told you, you can also get that option in the screen. If you control that exhaust modes accordingly, like the track mode exhaust or sport mode exhaust or normal exhaust. So this is the engine start stop button. These are some controls like the auto stop button. Puni is a shortcut to this screen, and this is the traction control button. The good thing, you at least get a volume control knob in this car. Here you get a USB C type and a USB B type charging, and you get a 12-volt charging socket in this car. You don't get any wireless charging pad for this base model, so you don't get a manual mode in this car. You don't get a paddle shifters, so it's going to be fully automatic. And here you get the electronic parking brake and two cup holders. Coming over here, this is the armrest. You get nice leather finishing on it. Through opening the armrest, you get a nice amount of space in this, and you also get a 12-volt charging socket in this armrest. Coming to the glove box, you get a double glove box in this car, a decent space. The sunshade in this car, you get a light plus mirror, and the lights are going to be halogen. And in the center you get a sunglass holder in this car, and also some lights which are going to be LED lights. The IRVM, you get manual IRVM, so you need to adjust it. You don't get automatic IRVM in this car. Coming to the driver's side, you get a nice light plus mirror. The rear, you don't get any light at the top. Without getting any light, find out how it's like to drive this all new 2026 Mustang. When you first get on the throttle, there is a slight delay, that typical turbo lag you get in the turbocharged engine. So at the lowest speeds or from a stop, it doesn't feel instantly punchy like a V8. That's because the turbo needs the momentum to boost, which can cause some delay in the power delivery. But once the turbo kicks in, the car pulls strongly, especially in the mid-range. That's where this engine feels the best, and for daily driving or highway pulls, it actually feels quicker and a lot more enjoyable. And the 10-speed automatic does a really good job, but sometimes it can feel a bit too early to shift, especially when you are just cruising. However, when you push the car, it holds the gear better and feels more responsive. Now coming to the handling, this is where the Mustang still shines. Because it's a rear wheel drive, you get the classic sporty feeling. In the corners, this car feels very stable, but it's not the sharpest in this segment. It's more of a comfortable sports car than a track focused one. The suspension is actually very well balanced. It's comfortable for daily driving, but when you push it, you can feel a bit of body momentum compared to the more aggressive sports cars. So overall, the Mustang EcoBoost is a great daily driver sports car, but it comes with some trade-offs. You get a good performance, better mileage and lower running cost, but you also get a bit of turbo lag, less aggressiveness and sound, and slightly less exciting driving experience compared to the V8. So if you want something practical and fun, this is a great choice. But if you want a pure performance and emotion, the GT is still the one. Let me know in the comment section, EcoBoost or GT, and which car should I review next. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe for more honest car reviews like this. So that's all for this video, and this is Tor Rides signing off.